So back in April of this year, I ended up building this house for video. This is a maximalist starter home, and I built this for my legacy challenge that I'm playing in The Sims 2. If you've never seen it and you want to see it, I'll leave a playlist link down below. I streamed this series over on Twitch on most Wednesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes I don't, but usually it's Wednesdays and Thursdays. And I do post the VODs or like the streams on a second YouTube channel, so I'll leave all that link down below if you want to watch it. But this is the house that I built originally. This was a maximalist starter home. I quite like it. It was for my alien sim spaghetti, and since this is a starter home, I kind of knew at some point I was gonna have to build another house because, like, you know, at a certain point, especially if you play like I do, you know, you tend to have families and spouses, or you just may want more space for more things. So I did know at some point I was gonna have to like build another house. So I had already like had some ideas in my brain, and I mentioned it when I was streaming on Twitch because very soon my sim spaghetti, his wife Brenda, is pregnant. So pretty soon they're gonna have a baby. And I was mentioning this on Twitch, and I was like, yeah, chat, I'm gonna have to build another house or something. A lot of people in chat were like, no, CJ, keep the house. We like the house. Don't change it. Like, if anything, just make it bigger or better. And I was like, I guess. Most of y'all know I am a builder, so I love to build anyway. So I was like, I was just already mentally preparing just to build another house. But I do think it'll be interesting if I maybe renovate this house to be a little bit bigger. I don't really think that I want to make this house wider. I think I'm just going to try to build a second story onto the house. And then maybe at some point I may just bulldoze or build another house down the line. But I think for now, we really just need like another room, maybe two upstairs, if we can fit it upstairs. So that's what we're going to try to do today. Now, I don't really have a budget for this. We only have 10,000 simoleons in household funds. I'm playing this challenge very casually. I'm not too, you know, concerned about money. If we need to take out a loan to get more money, I will do it. But I kind of just want to see what we can do with 10,000 at first. And then if we need more money, we'll get more money, you know? So I think the first thing I'm going to do, y'all, is we're going to delete the roof. And I need to build out some more rooms. So I'm thinking that we do a longer room on this side, maybe something kind of like this, and then I'm just gonna build out some rooms over here. I don't really know how big these need to be. I'm not too for sure yet, because if anything, this will most likely be a hallway, and I need a nursery. What if I were to do this? Let's bring down the walls for a second, because we could squeeze another bathroom upstairs. I might draw a wall here. I know it's kind of hard to see when you have the grid up, but I'm thinking that maybe this will be a hallway. Most likely I'm going to have to change some things on the first floor, but I'm thinking that we have a hallway, or maybe this could be the hallway. I'm not sure. One of these will be the hallway. We'll try to have a bathroom to it, and then like maybe this can be like the nursery. I know it's kind of big, but like, you know, if anything, maybe the nursery could be downstairs and the bedroom could be upstairs. I don't really know yet. I do know at least that I need this to be a little bit bigger because we need more space, y'all. We're at that point where it's like either a new house or we just make this one bigger, you know? So with that being said, usually I like to add a floor so I can kind of just see a little bit more. But the thing is, y'all, this is going to be expensive, but I think it'll pay off in the long run. I'm just going to add floor down here so I can see a little bit better. The only thing that I kind of don't like is the fact that, like, I don't think there's like a free floor in this game. So me doing this is going to be kind of expensive. I don't even know if we have a flat roof in The Sims 2. Yeah, like I don't think we do. Anyway, it's fine. We don't need it. So I guess now we'll just go ahead and start to re-roof it. All right, so why don't we just go ahead and throw a roof on it? We're just going to do a gabled roof like this, and then maybe another one off to the side. Oh, you know what? Wait, and then we have like another one here. I mean, that could work, but no. I think I'm going to have to make something a little bigger. All right, what if I were to make this section back here a little bigger? I feel like if anything, it needs to come out more this way. Okay, I'm thinking we start around here. So we'll have a little narrow space like this, and we'll have a bigger space off here to the side. All right, but I think this is what we'll do for upstairs, and this will just make the roofing a lot easier to do. And then if I want to make it look a little bit more fancy, I'll just draw off a little bump out in front. Sometimes you could just do this, just make builds look more interesting in The Sims. Maybe we'll do a bump out here if we need to, but I think this is kind of what we have so far. All right, we'll do a gabled roof this way. We'll do another gabled roof facing this way. I don't even know if we need this section. I may get rid of it, but we'll keep it for now. And then we'll do, I don't know, maybe like something different, maybe like a roof like this, so it can look different, you know? If anything, if we were to keep this section, y'all, I may just have to make it a little bigger. So we'll just do like that so it can be even. Should I just add another gabled roof right there? I mean, I feel like this is just kind of added on, but we'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll keep it. We can always pitch the roof so it won't be as tall, you know? And to fill in some space down here, we're just going to add I think it's a hipped roof. And we're just going to kind of circle around like so. All right, so this is kind of what we have so far. I had to redo the roofing off camera because I messed up. I think I was supposed to place this section down here first and then at the top piece. The game was basically like cannot support weight or something. So yeah, but this is basically what we have right now. Again, I'm not the best Sims 2 builder of all time. I'm still learning the ropes. It's basically similar to the Sims 3, but there's some things that I'm learning, you know? So we could change the house's color if I wanted to. I do quite like the blue, I'm not gonna lie, but if I wanted, we could change the color. I don't think we will. We'll keep what we have. Maybe down the line I may change it if I get tired of looking at it, but I think for now we'll keep it. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just add some brick accents just so the house will stand out a little bit more, and we'll add a brick accent over here on this side. Also, y'all, we have like 3,000 simoleons left. We're gonna have to check out a loan, I fear, because I'm out of money. All right, y'all, I have been looking through all of the windows that I have in my game, and I just feel like a lot of these don't really fit the vibe. I'm gonna most likely have to go CC shopping for some more windows at some point, but I think for now what we'll do is we'll just use the same ones that are down below. We'll just get a couple of these, and I also want to get some maybe off of the side of the house. I need to figure out what this is going to be. I have no idea. Well, I guess if anything, this makes the room bigger, which is not a bad thing. Preferably, I would like for the hallway to go here, and I would love for a bathroom to be upstairs, because it's just useful to have another bathroom. I feel like a lot of the times when it comes to doing floor plans, it's just a good idea to figure out where you want the stairs to be first, because then you can kind of base the floor plan around it. And since I didn't really build this house with floor plans in mind, now I'm going back and having to figure out where it needs to fit, you know? We're gonna have to like take a lot of stuff out of the house. I kind of don't want to do this because it kind of messes up, you know, the little vibe that we have, but we can always replace it. I need to figure out where this is gonna go. Hopefully, I need to find a way for it to kind of go here somewhere. Oh, it fits right here in the middle of the room. Well, it can fit there, but let's see if there's maybe like another section or like somewhere else where it can go. So apparently this controller's in the way, y'all. We're gonna have to put that away for a second because I need to be able to see where things are. Let's just get spaghetti up. And you know what, y'all? We're gonna have to take out a loan also because we only have 1,000 simoleons. That's just not gonna cut it. We're just gonna take out a loan real quick. It's gonna be okay. Okay, look, bake online. We're going to loan. We'll take out a loan for maybe 10,000 simoleons. All right, y'all, we've taken out the loan. I'm just gonna get some of this floor down here and just kind of fill in the space some. So this is a pretty good place, I would say, for the stairs to be. It is a little inconvenient because like that ruins the living room. Where am I gonna put this, y'all? I have no idea. Let's see. Let's just move some things around. Can it go in the kitchen anywhere? Let's see. It could also fit here. Here will be like this way. Maybe like a regular stair would be better because I could put it in a corner. I'm just so used to using spiral staircases because, you know, I played The Sims 3. I might be wrong, but I feel like they take up less space in The Sims 3 than they do in The Sims 2. Okay, I can squeeze the stair here, but why can't it go up against the wall? That's what I want to know. I'm assuming because, like, yeah, it's already at the corner. Okay, that kind of works too. Okay, I think we may have to just make the house one tile bigger. And then let's see if this makes a difference or not. It should. Bam. See, that's exactly where I want it to be. Because if it's there, then I could put a living room and everything down here. And, oh, okay. That's fine. All I have to do now is just, like, redo the roofing and everything. But I think this may work. So give me a second, y'all. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. So this is kind of what I have so far. It took me a while, I will say. But I think I got it almost like I like it. I just need to figure out what I'm going to do over here. And if anything, I may just add a couple of windows and just call it a day. But this is kind of what I have so far. So things are subject to change, obviously, but I kind of like it so far. I think there's a lot of windows in the front of the house. But it's one of those things where, like, I wanted symmetry. And I don't really mind it so much. I think it looks a lot better than it did at first, you know? And then here's the floor plan. So for the upstairs portion, I think I'm gonna maybe draw a wall here at some point to make another room if we need to, if we have like another child or something. But for now, we'll have it be open space. We'll put like a desk or something here, or I don't really know. We'll put something. This will be a bathroom for upstairs. This will be the nursery. I know it is really big. I thought about honestly having this be the nursery instead, but they're both big rooms anyway, so I don't really think it matters that much. You know, to be fair, I don't really even know, because, like, if I wanted to, I could make this room a little smaller to have, like, something else off to the side. So I do have options if I need to in the future, But I think for now we'll just have like a big nursery. I did also make the house one tile bigger, so the kitchen is a little bit bigger now. We have a bigger living room. So now I can try to put some stuff back. I thought about like redoing the whole entire like furnishing style of the house. Maybe at some point I'll end up doing something like that. But for now, I think I'll just keep the same furniture. But I think for now, I'm just going to keep the same furnishing style. So this way I'll make sure that I don't go over the budget. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, I'm just going to go ahead and place some stuff back kind of where it was at first. I'm going to most likely have to alt place this stuff because I keep forgetting like this is The Sims 2, you know? So I'm just going to place everything back for now. We do have a chess table, which I may just put this upstairs somewhere. Like here in the hallway, we kind of have nothing but space. So I think I'll end up putting that upstairs. So the furnishing style is going to kind of be the same as it is downstairs. I do like the maximalist vibe. I guess like maybe we'll have an accent wall. So we'll have like the tigers here. Maybe we'll have like some matching wallpaper or something on this side. I do like this wallpaper, but I need to see if I have a color that matches kind of with this one. I don't know if I do or not. If not, it's okay. We can just do something else. But I kind of just want it like a nice vibrant accent wall here. And then like the rest could be like more muted. Kind of like how it is downstairs, you know? All right, we'll just change that wallpaper to this one. These have similar colors, you know? I quite like this color scheme anyway, so I think we're going to go for that for up here. I would like a nice rug to fill in some space. Again, we're going to have to alt place, I'm sure. One thing I am realizing, though, is that I need to go CC shopping for some more rugs and some more stuff in general. I have a good amount of CC in The Sims 2, but I don't have as much as I do for Sims 3, and definitely not as much as I have for The Sims 4. Hopefully I can find something that just kind of fits the vibe. If anything, I can always use the same rug that we have downstairs. Again, we're going for like maximalist, so over the top, extra, kind of tacky. That's kind of like the vibe for today. I do have this maximalist rug. We can try to find something that kind of matches at least with the color scheme. I don't know why, but I'm kind of liking the black and white rug. We might use that upstairs. I kind of like it. Okay, y'all. So I'm trying to think of like more things that we could use, you know? All right, I'm thinking about more things that we could use upstairs. And I don't know if I have like a wide bookshelf like I do in The Sims 3. We're going to have to use something kind of smaller probably. Something kind of like this, I think. Or something that takes up a little bit more space. What about like one of these, I wonder? We could kind of have like one of these off to the side maybe. Let's look and see if we can find a cheap love seat or something that can kind of just fit in the middle, maybe like against this wall. I would love to have two chairs in front of each other. Maybe honestly these could work. They do come in different colors, but I think the yellow might be the best. Okay, y'all, I took out another 10,000 simoleons, so now we have a little bit more money. Okay, I'm gonna just move everything over a little bit like so, but this is kind of what we have so far. If anything, I might need to like, hold on, move this here and then like move the door right here. I don't know why, but I kind of like this little upstairs section. It's a lot lighter than it is downstairs, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I would like to add like something here, but I'm gonna wait because I want to save our money. Like maybe like another little like table like this could be nice to go behind it, but I'm gonna wait a little bit because we need to figure out the nursery section, which, you know what, let's go to the bathroom next, seeing as how the bathroom is right here anyway. We're gonna use some more maximalist wallpaper. I want to use this one or the one that's like, yeah, I want to use this one. I think maybe these colors are kind of close, a little bit too close together, so we should maybe switch it up a little bit. It's just kind of funny to me how the downstairs is a lot darker than the upstairs is. Maybe we could just pretend that Brenda is the one who furnished the upstairs, you know? Seeing as how it's like the new addition to the house. All right, we'll have like some nice flashy floor like this. If you're wondering what these little black squares are, they're from the columns on the first floor. I have like columns down here. It's just like the shadow, primarily the ones over here. If I delete them, they'll go away, but I kind of like them, so I'm gonna keep them. Do you think we should have a couple accent walls, y'all? I don't know, that might be doing a little bit too much. I most likely will delete it, but we'll just keep it for now. Okay, I have a question. Can a sim actually use this? I'm not sure. Can we test this out real quick? I don't know if he can or not, seeing as how it's in this little nook. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm liking how much more space we have in the house now. Like, oh, he can actually use it. Okay, good. That's all I needed. That's all I cared about. Okay, great. He can use that. So if that's the case, I'll go ahead and get some countertops. And of course, we'll just change the color of them. But I want to get some of these and put them in here. Or we could get some that are a little bit lighter. Ooh, these would be nice. I'm gonna have to turn on move objects for this one. I'll go and get a couple of mirrors. This one is actually perfect, but is there like another one that has like a nicer trim on it? I don't think I have any like that really. So we'll just end up using these today. I want to get a rug in the middle. Ugh, I don't really have a lot of good swatches. Maybe that one could work, kind of. I kind of forget that I don't really have a lot of like CC in this game sometimes. Yeah, the designs aren't really doing what they're supposed to, but this is like the perfect size rug, y'all. That's the thing that's kind of annoying. It's like, maybe we can use this swatch and get away with it. Get our shower tub combo. I just like shower tubs because they're useful. If you have a kid or something or a pet, you can give them a bath and you can also just take a shower yourself. I don't know if I'm going to use this one or not. Oh, this one is fancy. You can get one of the fancy ones, y'all. We're kind of running low on money, but this one is super fancy and I quite like it. Okay, and to finish off things, I just want to get like a flower or something or like a plant. Honestly, that plant could go in the corner, but I wanted something. Oh, maybe like these pink flowers. These aren't my first choice, but these could technically work. Oh, they do come in different colors though. Let's see what color. Maybe like white would be better. Yeah, I think white would be better for that. Okay, we'll leave that room alone. Let's just go to the nursery because that to me is the most important room. Now, I don't really know what the baby is going to be, so I'm just going to make this somewhat generic, I guess, if that makes sense. So maybe we should just go for like a lighter blue floor. Oh, I do like this yellow. Maybe like a little bit of yellow here, and then we have an accent wall. I'm kind of liking it though, like the light blue and yellow is kind of working a little bit. A part of me is like I should put 2 cribs in here, seeing as how this room is so big. So maybe I'll put 2. I don't think we'll have twins, but I'll just put 2 just to have 2. I do want a changing table. I guess we'll just use this one so everything can match. This room is like massive, y'all. Honestly, this could be 2 separate rooms, and maybe at some point it will be 2 separate rooms, but for now it won't. I do wonder if this works here. I'm gonna keep it. We can, I guess, playtest it after. Maybe this row could work. I'm not sure about the swatches it comes in though. We have a yellowy swatch that kind of matches. We do have like a blue swatch too. We have this color. So there's some good colors that match with it, right? I am not sure what color to get, honestly. So maybe we'll just get like the off yellowy color like this, or maybe the blue one would be better because that kind of matches a little bit more. This room is very matchy. That was not my intention, but it's okay. I would like to get some art in here, so I'm gonna put this little painting on the wall. All right, y'all, so I have the play mats down here on top of the rug. It does clip. I think that's just the way The Sims 2 is, but this should still work. If it doesn't, and when I play and I have issues, I'll just like take the rug away. But it should be okay for now, at least. I am trying to get some artwork in here. You think I should get this gnome? I mean, why not, I guess. We'll just lower that down a little bit. All right, I would like to get a rocking chair of some sort. Oh, and I do have a couple of these, actually. Ooh, this one kind of fits the vibe. Or there's also this one. And this one looks kind of cozy, so I'm going to get that one. You think I should get 2 rocking chairs? That might be like a little bit, but we'll get 2 just in case we have twins. I don't think we will, but you never know. So if we do have twins, at least we'll be prepared, you know? I would also like to use one of these little ottomans because it kind of fits the color scheme. Maybe we can change the swatch of it. We'll add some green. That kind of matches. I just thought about it. We need a toy box in here. That one kind of matches. Does this one come in blue? It does come in blue. Oh, that actually kind of matches with the wallpaper. All right, I put the cheat code in so I can have things at an angle. I don't know if toy boxes work at an angle or not, so if they don't, I'm sorry. Okay, so we have that out the way. We do need a couple of potties. I just thought about that too. Maybe I'll get one in here and then I could put one in the bathroom, just to kind of have a couple of them out, you know? I could add like a little dresser, or do you think a wardrobe would be better? That's too big. We'll just use this dresser here. Oh, with like a little mirror to go behind it. That'll be nice. Okay, apparently none of these want to fit behind this, and I don't know why. I'm just gonna put this one right here on the wall by the door. That kind of works, right? And then I'll change the color of the door so it can kind of like match a little bit. Oh yeah, the yellow looks nice. There you go, that looks good. And it kind of matches on this side too. You know what? We can have both of the doors match. That looks nice. All right, I'm just gonna add in a couple of curtains. I don't know if any of these come in the right shade of blue. They kind of don't, but this is close to it. Yo, I am over here looking for a railing that matches with the stair, and I cannot find it. I'm sure there is one. I just don't know which one it is, and none of these colors are really the same, which is kind of throwing me off. Because I thought at least they came in different swatch options, but as far as I know, they don't. So, that's annoying, but I think we'll just use this one. I know it's not the same color. I cannot find one, y'all, that is the closest. If you know what one matches with this stair, please let me know, because I have no idea. We do have a little extra money, y'all, so I think we could kind of update some things downstairs. Not everything, obviously, because, like, some stuff I'm going to most likely do off camera anyway, but I at least want to get a better TV, because we have been using that same TV forever. and I know that it's time that we upgrade at least a little bit. Honestly, even this one will be a big improvement. It only comes in 2 swatches. I guess like black kind of matches with everything, but maybe like the brown would be nice just to have some more colors in here, you know? Okay, we don't really need this bone anymore because we had a dog, but it passed away, so we don't really need it. And you know what? I could get like another plant and put it in its place. So like, I don't know where we're gonna put this. We could just delete it, honestly. And we could just use this one because it's a little bit bigger, you know? I'll change the color of it, obviously. We can make it black. Maybe the leaves can be white on it. Because that could be nice, you know? There's like not too much I really want to change in this room because I kind of like it. For the kitchen, I did move some things back. We could honestly all get some better appliances. Like we have been having that same fridge and stove since we moved in. We only have 2,000 simoleons, so I don't know if we have enough to replace both the fridge and stove. Actually, we do. We actually have enough to replace both of them, y'all. Let's just make them white so it can kind of stand out some. What I would love to do is just move some things around in here. So the trash can can maybe go over here. I have a couple of food bowls. This one is so it resets the pet's age. This one is like the actual food bowl. And one thing I noticed is that unless you tell a pet to eat from this bowl, they'll never eat from it autonomously. I think that's to keep the pet from like living forever without you wanting them to. I don't know where to put this, y'all. I'm just gonna put this in the corner up here. Oh, that's probably why it was clipping. There we go. That's probably why every time I tried to put a picture up, it didn't go like it was supposed to. So maybe I can move this back. See, that works now. Okay. Well, either way, I figured it out. But I did also move the table down a little bit. The cat has the little like sleeping thing. I might move this off camera. Maybe I'll just like move some of these paintings over so it's not in the way. Okay, so for the bedroom, what I may just do is just move the desk and the chair over some. And I don't know if I could change the color of this to match really. Well, just, I guess that's a nice color for it. I'll leave the desk alone. Maybe the chair can be like a yellow color just to kind of, or maybe it could just be black, just to kind of like match more with the surrounding. I'll turn move objects on and just move this nightstand back over here. I could just get 2, if I'm being honest with you. Do you think I should get like a different nightstand altogether though? I do have a little bit of money, so we could like upgrade them a little bit. I'm just gonna put a rug in here just to kind of have something, but I need to use the rest of the money for the outside because we don't have any trees at all. I need to try to get a couple of trees or at least some cacti or something. I just want something around it. I know it's currently winter in my game right now, so it's not really like it's gonna make a difference, but I would love to at least get something in my yard. All right, y'all, we need to take out yet another loan. This house is just becoming so expensive, but I need another 10,000 simoleon loan, I fear. Okay, so here's the thing, y'all. Our house is massive and a lot of the trees, at least the trees that I have, are not that tall. I feel like just to have something in the yard, I'll get a couple of trees like this. In addition to that, I would love to get some cacti if I can get some just to kind of have it around the house, kind of, just to fill in some more space. So we'll get 2 like that. Maybe we'll get like 1 back here. You think I should get like the Christmas one, seeing as how it's snowing? No, if I do, I'll like place it down on stream. I don't think we need one right now. I do need a parking space though, because we need a car. And I keep forgetting to get one. Okay, I would have preferred for the driveway to be on this side of the road, but apparently it can't work that way. So I'm gonna have to place it over here. Ooh, all the colors kind of like don't really match that well. Okay, we have around 8,000 simoleons. Do you think I should just buy a car? Let's just get a cheap car for now. But I think on that note, y'all, that's pretty much everything for the house. I know that it looks a lot better than it did at first. It's a lot bigger. We have a lot more space now, which is always a positive because we needed the space anyway. So why don't we just look at the house real quick before we go? I am noticing that the end table is clipping, so let's just move that right there because that was kind of clipping. But let's just get a good look at the house. So the living room doesn't really change that much, honestly. If anything, it's just got a little bit bigger and we have a new TV. It didn't really change that much. Maybe in the future I may change some things, but this is pretty much how it looks. I do wish I could recolor this stair wall though, but apparently you can't do that in this game, so we're just gonna leave it alone. I did move the scratching post over here as well just to have it here. The kitchen is also a little bit bigger. I did move the table over some. I added some wood floor to kind of separate, you know, the spaces. Oh, I did also give us some more appliances, but not too much change in the kitchen. Also, the bathroom doesn't really change that much as well. And then for the parents' bedroom, all I really did was just change out the nightstands. And I also added a rug and I moved this desk over. So not much really changed downstairs really. But once we go upstairs, you know, this is all new. So we have like a little sitting area. There's a bookshelf. There is a chess table, which we need for our job. We also need the bookshelf as well for promotions and stuff for our other jobs. So it's kind of useful to have something. This is just like a kind of chill hangout spot. We have a new bathroom, which is useful for when we have a baby and or guest. You know, it's always good to have more than one bathroom. We also have our nursery. I did put 2 cribs in here. I don't know. I feel like maybe at some point we'll probably have twins or at least another baby or something. If we have more kids, I can always just draw a wall down in the middle and just have 2 rooms. So we at least have that as well. But in here we have 2 cribs, 2 playmats, 2 rocking chairs. We have a changing table, a little toy box in the corner. We have a little ottoman, a potty, and then of course we have our dresser. So and all that's pretty much everything for the entire build. Oh, we also have a car now, which is kind of cool because we didn't have one at first. But that's pretty much everything for the entire build. I quite like how this house looks. Looking back, I am glad that people in chat were like, CJ, don't delete the house. Just expand on it because like now it looks a lot better, right? But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, comment something down below. Again, if you want to see any of the Sims 2 stuff, I'll leave a link to my second channel where I post all of the VODs over there. So you can go watch it and get caught up if you want to. Again, we're on generation 4. If you just want to see this generation, you may have to like scroll along a little bit. When you see a purple alien, you know pretty much when to start, you know. But anyway, y'all, that is all that I have for this one, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye! Thanks for watching!